Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of episode 31 of our slow and immersive on-mode run of Baldur's Gate 3. We're back with a solo challenge Dark Urge run where I'm playing Dark Urge for the first time and we're pursuing an evil story arc of the Dark Urge. We're playing as Dervash, a level 8, just... I can't believe we turned level 8 in the previous episode, but we're already like 20% over the XP threshold. That's crazy. But we are a level 8 Eldritch Knight fighter. We'll be going with full Eldritch Knight in this playthrough. And we are also pursuing an unorthodox build focused on mage armor and cloth armor, which has been working out very well for us so far. We're up to 22 AC and more if you account for shield and all sorts of other protective measures we have. We're also combining this with Polar Master and namely glaives. We're on to the Drake Throat glaive, which we picked up just recently after we hit Moonrise Towers. And yeah, this has been working out very well for us so far. In Act 1, we basically killed every legendary, every NPC, and every companion. Only Astarion kind of disappeared into nowhere. And the Zentrim hideout we kept alive as we needed at least one merchant, but also there wasn't really any reason, I guess, to kill them. We did manage to salvage our relationship after we extorted Rugen by killing said Rugen. We then crossed over, so yeah, we've done all of Underdark and all of Rosemont Monastery, crossed over into the Shadow Cursed lands, dealt with the Dryder, explored Moonrise Towers, dealt with the central square of Wraithwind Town, and then investigated Selûnite resistance, which brought us to Last Light Inn, where we defended Isabel successfully against markers, but only because the voices in our head kept whispering as to just how sweet it would be to massacre and murder her ourselves. However, after we did save her from markers, we did try and murder her, and I don't know, I think it just bugged out, but basically what happened was, well, we did kill her, as you can see. Then obviously the dome, the protective dome collapsed, all harpers turned into zombies, tried to attack us, but were stopped by eldritch tentacles, or what are they called? Everett's black tentacles. We hit level 8 with that, lots of XP, lots of good things. We had a big discussion on level 8, and so far in terms of our feats, we picked up Polar Master level 4, then we picked up Sentinel, which didn't work the way we wanted, so we respec'd it into Savage Attacker at level 6, and level 8 we decided to go with Martial Adept. Not maybe the most optimal choice. I've never seen anyone pick it, and so I do still think it will synergize quite well. Let's see if I'm right. I haven't really tested it, other than, kind of theory crafting about it. And also, I gave it kind of, I do tend to gravitate towards unorthodox builds, keeping it interesting for myself and for you guys. I think this will actually work very well for us. Will depend on the rolls, of course, but if it doesn't work, it's not critical either. We will allow ourselves to respec, in the next level or so if we see that, look, there is really no value in it. I think there is good value in it. In between episodes, I've looted the entire, pretty much the entire Last Light Inn. I went to the merchants, sold all of that, and bought ourselves a Scroll of Hypnotic Pattern, because we used one so successfully in the previous couple of episodes. Another Fireball, 2 Scrolls of Ice Storm, a Magic Missile. I think, yeah, all of this we had before. I also got us 5 Potions of Superior Healing, a few Greater Healing Potions, maybe a couple of arrows, maybe, but not much. But you see where we had like 2,500 gold, but I mean, these things cost a fortune. So we're down to 97 gold, but for good reason, We are kind of locked and loaded. Let me just put all of this to where it's supposed to be. We're ready to explore, what's left of Last Light Inn in this second part. We are ready, I want to say. So let's just kind of take stock here. So I did sort out our bar. We're getting so many things that I kind of feel we need to change this a little bit. I'll sort this out a bit more in between episodes with, like the right arrow types and whatnot. Probably put our bombs here just so we remember that we actually have them. I'll put kind of a bunch of things, on there. Well, obviously, these bad boys should be there. I mean, we shouldn't be afraid to use the acid vials either. Anyway, I'll sort this in between episodes. Anyway, for now. We are ready. Let's just get a bit of like lore. There's a few things that I found on people's bodies here. I think one we haven't read is Isabel's diary, so let's go ahead and give that a read. Ever since I returned, there's been a filth in me. I feel it in my very lungs. I cannot get it out. It will never out. This death reeks within me. There are some things even the Moon Maiden cannot heal. There are some things she would never accept in her devoted. I should never have come back. We don't know where exactly she's got back from. We're gonna drop this here because we don't care about it. But sorry, I actually didn't finish speaking. So yeah, so Isabel was, after we killed her and the dome collapsed and all of that, her body was actually still in a cinematic taken away. So I assume she's still in Moonrise Towers. I was thinking of something unique for the Dark Urge, but looks like it's just that. It's just that we do the carnage here. It's fine. Not a big deal. I obviously know where she will show up later, or if she will show up. Don't want to spoil it for anyone. But yeah. Got a bit of a shame. I was expecting a bit more, but whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, let's continue. We also got Barkus's log, because he died. Locations of interest: Elfsong Tavern, Blushing Mermaid, Moonhaven Ruins, and Underdark. So he's been to Moonhaven Ruins, he's been to Underdark. Both of these are in Baldur's Gate. Well, no, he started from Elfsong Tavern, yeah, because he found his friend Wulbrand's locket in an alley, right? He then went to Blushing Mermaid. Wulbrand likely taken by force. Interview unsavory elements unknown and unknown. I will find him. Dear Wulbrand's mother, her name. I write to inquire, I write to inform, I write in relation to flames. 2 flames and okay, and him making the bomb. I'm gonna just drop this because I don't want to carry it around. We do have this bloody amulet. Tiny specks of blood cover this amulet. They have pulled into the engravings on the back, spelling out the name Wulbrand in a grisly brown hue. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. We do have a box of quest items, don't we? So we do. So let's drop that in there, so it doesn't bother us. And there's a few things inside that we didn't read. Let's just kind of take a peek. Maybe there was a letter. Yes, there are orders from Jaheira on one of the harbors. One of our scouts, Meliki, watch over her soul, spotted the cultist's caravan route from afar, a line of slow lights wavering through the gloom. The cult has some persistent means of traversing even the most blighted regions of the Shadow Curse, and I mean for us to have it as well. Prepare to intercept and seize whatever it is they're using. Jaheira at last light. Okay, I think she was talking about the Dryder. We already intercepted that successfully. We got a guest log here at Last Light Inn, probably from the times. Okay, that doesn't. Our art color came here. I guess that's important. We're not pursuing his quest line because he is dead, as is everyone else. I think there was actually a diary on this Jalar here, or one letter rather. Read that. Assign art color flame to obtain information about the current activities, Moonrise Towers, and its environs. Okay, Grand Duke Elton. Anyway.
So he was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
Yeah. In any case, doesn't really matter. Our color isn't really our problem. We're not gonna go chasing around after some dead fists from centuries ago. Anyway, here we are. Let's go ahead and just explore a little bit here, just in case there's anything interesting. We can cross the road, I guess. Here, I didn't look in this small corner of the map just in case there's anything. Dark Urge, and if it triggers, obviously I want to be recorded. I don't think so, but go with this. Other than that, guys, yeah, we don't have any short rests left. We do. Okay, we did take a short rest. Yes. Okay, we actually even have actions. So we have probably one fight in us, I would think.
Victims of the Shadow Curse. At least they were afforded a burial.
We're not about digging up graves. We've done it before. Take it. Leave them all here. Yeah, yeah, I guess the debate here is, do we venture down beneath Last Light? I mean, we have to, obviously, to keep this slow and immersive, because we did find Innkeeper's key at the top of Last Light Inn. But here's where the question is, we wear the Ring of Free Movement. Does our character actually know what MEANlocks are and what they're not? Oof. Or do we gamble it all, guys, and keep it slow and immersive? Let's see. Let's head down there. Yeah, that's probably enough for a one fight. Oh,
Something over
very
there.
nice. Okay, maybe I didn't sweep the whole thing thoroughly. But yeah, I mean, we do have wisdom throws. We have constitution saving throws. We got advantage on wisdom, by the way. And I think that's what stops us from being paralyzed. And I would think heroes know what MEANlocks are about. But maybe they don't, you know? We do have 2 Misty Steps. It's important. This one on the left is from our shoes. This is the spell. Or it actually... yeah, that's how you distinguish, because it actually says that it needs a spell slot. Let's have a look. Out here, nothing particularly interesting, it looks like.
That's curious.
Okay. Nothing here. Seems like the dungeon of Last Light Inn. Thieves' Tools, Last Light Pension, Silky. Evidence chest. 58 gold in there. Thieves' Tools, what, inside here? Interesting. Oh, what's that? A cracked wall. Immune to slashing damage. Do we have the Doom Hammer? Yeah, we carry that around 4 times like these. Where's our glaive? Back on. Okay. More thieves' tools here. And a wooden chest. Nope. Okay. Guess that's gonna hurt, most likely. I think it would be really cool if they were like insta-death trap bows. Nice. It would be kind of cool because it would actually make you scared. Maybe, or at least like half HP, I don't know. Something like if you're wounded, you would die, but it doesn't really... Don't think you're ever at risk or at threat of death for many traps, unfortunately. Anyway, Coruscation Ring. When the wearer deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they also inflict radiating orb upon the target for 2 turns. Again, this -1 attack rolls for each remaining turn. Also sheds bright light in an area surrounding it. Reduce duration by 2 each time the entity makes an attack. Okay. Not for us, but for some paladin. Maybe.
Softer than a whisper.
Okay, what do we see? MEANlocks. 1, 2, 3, and there is like 3 more. I mean, on the one hand, it's not a necessary fight, so we could walk away. That's point number 1. Point number B is that as an experienced warrior... Oh, there's actually 4 of them here. As an experienced warrior, would probably know that they paralyze on hit. What are they? They're Fey. Dexterity, massive. Strength, nothing. Right? Problem is that... Yeah, we kind of know that they can teleport and then they paralyze. I mean, I don't really know. Like, guys, you tell me, in D&D, are you supposed to know that? Or do your characters... Do you only assume that if your character's like an experience? Well, we're level 8. Like, we've been about. We've lived a life before. You know, we're clearly not some civilian. We must know that. So to that end, it would kind of make sense to put a ring of free movement just for this fight. But then that kind of goes against our doctrine of slow and immersive. And I don't like switching out items, especially if it's like one fight. Either you switch them, as you get them, or you don't. Oh, maybe like in between acts, I don't mind that. But generally speaking, I try to avoid doing that. Light sensitivity. When in bright light, this creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks that rely on sight. Yeah, so if we fight them in the light, they will have disadvantage on us. And we already have 22 AC. So we effectively have blur while we're here. So maybe... What else do we have? Like maybe we wait for them to like gather around and then we miss a step out of here and like bomb them. They have no strength, so we could like tentacle them. But yeah, it's a tough one because if we get paralyzed, we're dead. Like it's crits all around, right? But let's say we do have 3 attack. I think we could take out one of them on a surprise round, maybe 2. I'd probably think we actually can take out 2 of them. Right? Probably like booming blade one of them so that it actually takes damage when moving. Hopefully these take a little longer to get to us. And then we're dealing with, so we killed 2. By the time those get to us, we kill a 3rd one, and we're dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. We'll be able to, I think, kill 1 per turn. I think. If they bunch up and they have disadvantage on us, so we should be very hard to hit. However, if we get hit and we get paralyzed, it's GG. Right? Ring of free movement cannot be paralyzed or restrained. But does our guy know about this? We also have now disarming attack or trip attack stuff, so we could. And here we don't need to trip them. We just need. Although if we trip them, we'll get advantage. Just make sure we kill them, but we also get extra damage now. That's actually given this a strength save, they actually will fail it. Also darkness ourselves, to be honest, to stop them from coming onto us. Yeah, I guess to be honest, we could darkness ourselves. AoE, we could like get them wet and do our dragon breath. We could Misty Step away and like throw bombs at them if they bunch up. I think we should be able to deal with them. I think we should be able to deal with them. Do we still know we've used this already, actually? Unfortunately, we've used that. Do we have any other source of invisibility other than our potions? We must have like quite a few potions now. We got maybe 4. Not really all that much. We have shields, so they really shouldn't be able to hit us. We have 1, 2 shields, and our Harper has a shield. So we should, and have this. They have disadvantage as well. We should stay tanky, I reckon. And I'm hoping that we also get out of paralysis. The thing is, if we get paralyzed once, 1 hit, 1 paralysis, and they will all pounce on us, and then it's guaranteed crits, and it's all over. Maybe we sneak in, we do a surprise round, we kill 2 of them, and then we start running and kiting. Such that only one of them even hits, like even attempts to hit us every turn. I think maybe that's the safer way. To be honest, actually, we have scrolls. Scroll of invisibility. That's better use here. We're not in any rush. Scroll of invisibility. Here. I think if we step into water, I think you guys told me that at some point, that if you step into water, you lose invisibility. Okay, we need to go up here then and jump, right? Yeah, because I don't want to... Okay, maybe we jump up here first, actually. And then we kind of jump around, yeah. We want, but at the same time, well, where is else is in the light? Well, actually, wait, everywhere is in the light, right? Because we have the light cantrip, so... While in bright light, this creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks that rely on sight. Maybe we kill this guy and then we just start moving away. No, in fact, maybe we kill this guy, and then we start running to away, such that only this guy, and we fight and we kite them out and fight them. Whereas these, and we keep like big distance. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We take out these two, then this one, and we try to kind of run and fight at the same time. But I mean, they don't have infinite movement either, although they are pretty mobile. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think so. We are concentrating on visibility. Yeah, obviously this will...
Need to find a way forward.
This will hurt us. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so let's kick it off here. Okay. Oh dear, that I did not account for.
MEANlocks. Their eyes are sensitive. Light or fire is my friend.
That I did not account for, the fact that we may not win initiative. Okay. Code red. Code red. Now, these will act next turn. This guy's got booming blade, so... Wait, hang on. No, this guy is actually will not act next turn. What about this guy? This guy will. So we need to hit him with a booming blade. Because we do want him to... Yeah, we are going to try and get away from here. Okay, he will booming blade when he moves. We need our bonus. It's really annoying that we don't know that if this is our bonus or not. I know it is our bonus. We need to miss this step and just run. Right? Let's try and kill this guy, because... Or what do we do? We do action surge. This guy will act also. We kind of want to... We'll have 2 hits, so maybe we booming blade this guy. Oh, we also need to trip. I forgot about that. Okay, we'll do that next turn. Let's go ahead and action surge. We can't do booming blade again, can we? Really? Yeah, we can. Oh, come on. Okay, wait, the game is a little confused. And what I really don't want is for us to use our bonus on Warcaster, because we already... You know, this says extra attack. You're telling me right now we're using our extra attack? If this uses my Misty Step, we're fine. We have Dimension Door if things really go bad. Yep, that used our bonus. Fuck off. God's sake. Okay, this will be Booming Blade. Yeah, this guy is hurt. He will... Well, he'll be surprised, so he actually won't do anything. So that's okay. God damn. Okay, I messed up, guys. I messed up here. I messed up majorly. If he's still surprised, so I do wanna... I wanna run as far away as I can. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna strip attack this guy. (24 and 4), and I'm gonna booming blade him. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come the fuck on. No, wait, hang on. Where is he? Yeah, okay, it works, it works. Alright, so he should have booming blade on him. Alright, let's run. And that's kind of all we can do. Let's see how that goes. Surprise, 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 surprised. Gets up in our face. He still needs to run though. Okay, so this guy will now, he will try to run towards us and die. This guy will run towards us. Probably survive actually. So let's save our Polar Master here. Because this guy is likely to survive and I want to kill him. Oh, come. Why did he lose booming blade? Hang on. Okay, one down. Yeah. Okay, this guy for some reason didn't even teleport. Alright. Saved from MEANlock Fear. And that's why you have that advantage on DC 17. You kidding me? You know what we could do? We could actually do Protection from Evil and Good. That wasn't a bad idea. In fact, it was a really good idea if I had it a minute ago. Okay, I could Booming Blade this guy. Hit this guy with a bonus action. And then run. This guy does give attacks opportunity, not from where I stand for some reason. Which is interesting. Is that because he's not actually like in range of me? Oh yeah. Yeah, I could give him a main hand, then I could hit this guy twice with Booming Blade and with this. Then I kill this guy, significantly damage this guy, and I keep running. How far can I run? Fairly far. So that's one attack on this guy. Shoot this guy. 65%. How do I not do that? 42% on this guy. Unload on this guy and then give this guy the pole arm. 3 attacks. I could actually kill him. You know? I could actually kill him, yeah. Like, really? Now is the time we miss. Okay, this could get ugly. But there's nothing we can do. At least they aren't teleporting. That is a positive. Okay, if they all just bunch up, that will be bombs. Interesting. Where's the teleport? Oh. Why did I say that? Why did I even say that? Okay, he's got 8. Oh. All that master trees. I was about to say. Oh. Okay, at least he had to dash. He had to dash. Oh no, there's 6 HP. Okay, he had to dash too. Oh, right. Oh, we forgot frightened. Dang! This would actually make us immune to that frighten. Well, you know what? How do you like them apples, huh? How do you like them apples, huh? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run. I'm gonna close this door. I'm gonna take this misty step. I'm gonna run as far as I possibly can. Bastard. Look at them. Just keep coming. Keep coming. Deary me. This guy also jumped. Where is he? Oh, man. Hey. Give me your fear. DC 17. I mean, we do have advantage on our +5. Oh my god. There's 4 of them still. God damn. Saved. Alright. We're saved. So we could do bombs. We could do bombs. Oh, I hit this guy. I hit him second time. This guy should die. Right. We do have a cleave. 7 to 14. Hang on, let's do a booming blade on this guy. Arcane synergy activated. Cleave. Oh, come on, miss! Hit 22. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna hit this guy once. Hopefully he dies from the booming blade. Because we can still retreat. Okay, there's only 2 of them now. Yeah, he will die from booming blade, so that is a positive. They do have disadvantage on hitting us, because we still got our light. Unfortunately, we can't get away much further than this. I don't know why I don't want to step into water. No real reason, to be honest. So let's just kind of do it. God damn it. Okay, they have to dash. Questionable. No, I actually think this guy might be in range to not just dash. Yep. Come on, give it. Yeah. Not sure if this was a great idea, but you know, we're slow and immersive, guys. We're banking it. Oh, yep. Saved. We saved. Yep. Man. 17. We rolled a 24. 19 with advantage. We have +5. Yeah, so we need to roll a 12. Yeah. Not too surprising. Okay, I do want to maybe bump this guy with booming blade. He actually takes that damage. I want to bump this guy with just a normal attack. That was a mistake. Oh, come on! Mistake. That was a mistake. That was a major mistake, if I'm honest. Major mistake. I should have just killed one of them. This could be GG. There's no point in running. We're going to take this to opportunity. Yes, he would take that booming blade, but that's 10 damage. We could take a lot more. We could, I mean, every time we risk getting hit, we risk getting paralyzed. So we're just going to have to take it. We still have shield, and we got 22 AC, yeah, so they shouldn't really hit us. The thing is, if they hit us once, we're dead. Like, even with 3 of these. Get out of here. Boom. God damn it. Come on. Come on. What do we have? Some like damage. Oh, we got nothing. We just need to kill one of them. And then we just need to hit the other one. Yeah, messed that up again, to be honest. Okay, again, pray. Even 2 of them can kill us, yeah. Okay, miss. Yeah. Saved. Okay. I want to do maximum damage to this gentleman. Therefore, booming blade is the answer. And now this guy. Oh, come on. Yeah, real. 14 and 4. 4 with a reroll. Fuck off. Okay. Wonder, let's just take a peek. Miss. 22. They're rolling like a 16. They have +4 to dex, +2. They have a +6, +7. Yeah, so +7. So they still have 25% chance to hit. No, actually. Because they have 3 to 5 plus... Wait, 3 +3 +2. So +5 +4. They have a +9. So that's a 13. They need to roll a 13 with a disadvantage. Right? So... Yeah, so it's about 35% chance if they didn't have a disadvantage. So with a disadvantage, to be honest, without light, they have about half of that. So about 15-20% chance to hit. And then we have a shield anyway. So yeah, I guess... Yeah, I mean, spicy. But This is what allows us to then get away through a combination of other items, allows us to get away from the Ring of Reaction, which allows us to do a consistent 3 damage. This is light armor, so we gotta be careful with that. And just add it to wear straight away, so we sell it. But allows us to, you know, get 3 damage with our Arcane Synergy on every single hit. Guaranteed. That's not nothing.
Let's see.
Do we get just 3 damage, or when you deal damage with cantrip, we gain Arcane Synergy. Weapon attack deal an additional damage equal to the effect and casting ability modifier. Yeah. Okay. Still though, that's 75%. So what I talked about in the previous episode, you see how like the enemies you actually want to hit. Of course, here if we had Great Weapon Master, we could take them out much faster. But
If I do.
you see, like we'd never hit them. We'd never hit them. Last light side entrance key. All right. I guess this is if you crawled in. If you crawled in here through the tunnel. The Lunite prayer book. Come on. Give me the lore threads of silver. Okay. Prayer. Not particularly interested. So prayer Halfred, no. Hidden amidst columns detailing the income and expenditure of a tavern is an aside written in tiny, urgent handwriting. I have concealed the sacred relics of our revered goddess in the darkest corner of this place. Morfred, my loyal brother, seeks to forge a network of allies to stand against the oppressive reign of Catherick Thorn. Sadly, fear has gripped the hearts of many, turning them away from our cause. I cannot truly blame them, for trepidation fills my soul as well. But I must put aside my own fears and reunite with Morfred in the bowels of the Masons Guild. Together, we shall preserve what we can of the Moon Maiden's light, and hope that the banners of the faithful soon rise against the treacherous dog. Form. Okay, well, let's go to the mausoleum, I guess. Half's
What's
notes.
inside?
Oof, okay, well, I'm glad we managed that. Arguably, though, I mean, they only have 20% chance to hit, but they took quite a few swipes at us. I mean, I feel like we should have prioritized killing one of them at a time. I did kind of stretch myself a little bit. With 75%, yeah, 75% is, it's not a guaranteed, you know? 75% is 75%, if you know what I mean, and I'm serious about that. You know, might seem like 100%. It might seem like 100% to those like me, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's actually 75, exactly as it says on the tin. And so yeah, we got to be careful with that. I should have really focused one MEANlock at a time and guaranteed the hits. Because even 2 of them, if you get paralyzed and they keep hitting you with crits, even then, very high likelihood you'll die. Right, so yeah, okay, so let's get back kinda out here, back in here. But okay, I mean, we did have shields as well, so I doubt they would hit us for more than, you know, when they need 22 or 27 actually, right? They have 20% chance to land an attack, but they also need to exceed the attack roll by 5. So I guess you could say maybe we are like secure against melee attacks that cause paralysis. But I guess anyone that's, you know, does spells on us, hymns for the gone. A book of prayers to Kalimvor, judge of the dead. Someone has annotated it with the following: there are little saccharine. These are a little saccharine in places, but 1 or 2 have genuine merit as something more than religious doggerel, something that actually evokes the complicated feelings of loss and hope for the departed, their well-being, their eternal preservation in some paradise. Okay, a book of prayers. Maybe this was Betheric's like country house, and he was first exploring Kalimvor. Oh, I guess their wedding bands there.
A couple turns should do it.
3 bonus to skill checks. Yeah. So the cake stand.
Something over there.
Yep. Okay. Turn back up once. Okay. So I think we've finished the last light in, guys. I don't typically like jumping around on the map. However, I mean, the masonry is a pretty easy location. So why don't we go ahead and jump in there? How far along are we? We are 40 minutes in. Mason's Guild. Investigate the Thor Mausoleum. Yeah, let's go to Mason's Guild. Just finish up investigating the Selûnite resistance. Alright. Finish that as a storyline. So we know it's the Potter was one brother, Morfred. Maybe Morfred was here, but there was someone where there was the Inquisitor lying about here, found some traces of Selûnite resistance, potentially in the Potter's house. Potter's house referred us to Last Light Inn. Clearly, Halfred, the Last Light Inn proprietor, housed, the relics of Selûne from Rythwen Town, and kind of he was the last refuge of Selûnite devout people, right? But then Morfred was his brother, and he was the Mason, and he was the one trying to organize the resistance here. I think that was a pretty bad way of summarizing that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. We've played this game before. So let's go ahead and just... okay, all of this I can probably do in between. Yeah, let's just move on. Move on. I can do a sweep of this in between. I will not go past everyone's ingot though. Come on. That's where I draw the line.
Let this be a warning. Those who defy Shah's will shall suffer darkness without her blessing. Let this be a warning. Those who defy Shah's will shall suffer darkness without her blessing.
Okay. Shadow root sack. Barkskin recipe. I'm sure there's a way to make use of that spell. I don't know what it is though. I'll be honest with you. Perception failed.
Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed.
Looks like the Iron Inquisitors found this guy. Scroll of this trap, this armpit. Scroll of burning hands, these tools. Yes, please. A wooden hatch. An ornate wooden hatch. Okay, more of his stone, his workshop basically. We do have some sort of tower-shaped key. We know there is a secret entrance. Okay. Really? 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 That's it? Come on. Oh, but I thought we knew that. Really? And there's no way in? Come on. Yeah? Oh, that sucks. Alright, hang on. Investigate the mausoleum. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for this, guys. Guess we didn't spot the button, but we know! We even got the tower-shaped key. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, come on. Really? Really? I don't like that. I do not like that at all. I don't appreciate that at all. Well, anticlimax. Guys, come on, really? There's no other way. We just fail that perception check and oh, come on. 3, 1, 4, get a +6. Come on.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
Really? I mean, come on. Control wheel. Really, like. Yeah, I guess we have to end the episode here, guys. Okay, let's take a long rest, maybe. We got, like, a ton of spell slots, I have to say. But it's because we don't trigger shield, like, anywhere near as often as, frankly, I thought we would. Hey, open up, Sesame. Open up. Abracadabra. Really? Defeated by a perception check. Imagine if we were planning our run for Arcane Acuity Helm. That would be pretty funny. I'd be pretty upset though. We have the tower-shaped key. We have it. How kind of bullshit is this? Hey. Do we get like another perception check if we long rest and kind of forget we ever saw anything? Get a second look on here. Man, I can't believe this. That, you know, we have like... Very easy to fail these perception checks. So if you're planning for Arcane Acuity and then... That's it, you just get defeated by a check. Hmm. Well, I mean, okay, let's go to last line. Let's do something with our... Okay, well, I guess we got... Yeah. It's not happening. Let's go and just explore outside here. We have a bit of time. We got spell slots. I don't have action surge, but okay. It's not the end of the world. Look at that.
That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
It would be, but don't we want to see a dead bird as a dark urge? We are surprised. Now, hopefully, high AC, you know, this will be a showcase of how high AC is the defense against lack of alert. There's too many of them. I mean, to be frank, we are going to take a long rest after this. So this is where that Misty Step comes in. And then we throw what? What is like 1 damage on all of these nonsense? Right? They have 1 HP. Do we have that spike bulb? Spiked bulb. 1 damage. Yeah. Because we don't want to take attacks of opportunity. It doesn't really look like we are taking attacks of opportunity, to be honest. Do they even have opportunity attacks? Pack tactics. We have advantage on attack rolls against target if one of its allies is within 3 meters. Doesn't say we have. Yep. Okay. Alright, really? We don't even get attacks of opportunity on these guys? Get out of here. That is the biggest spike bulb. That's why I've been saving it, guys.
No hesitation.
Oh, they got evasion. I just want to kill them all in like the same time. They did receive bleeding, however. Took no damage. 0 evasion. Is evasion triggered just once, or is it all the time? It's a saving throw. Hang on. Took no damage. When a spell or effect would deal half damage on successful dexterity. Ugh, I really wish... What about Void Bulb? Doesn't that do like 1 damage? It does do 1 damage, just strength save. So I just want to like kill them all in one go. I'm kind of thinking there's an achievement for that in the game or something. There's got to be something there. 480 XP, are you kidding me? Ba-boom, no. Really? No achievement, nothing. Dang. Fine. I will take the 500 XP though. And we are like blasting through it, but we, at the same time, we can't get complacent. We have to be level 9 before we face, you know who, help, it reads. This letter is written on a scrap of paper. Blood and age have made it near illegible in parts. Help! A darkness has rolled into Reithwin, cutting us off on all sides. We've sent people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before the woods are obscured by drops of blood. This letter is our last hope. Send help, anyone, from anywhere, and I beg of you. I will renounce Our Lady Lost and kiss the Moon Maiden's feet if that's what it takes. Just don't let the darkness take us. Guess the raven never made it very far. Okay, there's nothing on these ravens. Have a look here. I mean, we still got... Man, we still have a fight, you know, in us. More than one, maybe, even. Let's just go look for some trouble here quickly. I can't believe we didn't get that perception check. Unreal. I mean, there is another build I have for Eldritch Knight that's based around the arcane acuity. And I'd be pretty upset right now if we didn't get it because of this. Interesting. I feel like if you cross into this act from here, isn't that like extra XP that you just don't get? Because it looks like you never get ambushed otherwise. Right. There's like 4 or 5 of them. That's interesting. Yeah, all this like shadow... I mean, there is obviously that druid. Let's get a bit of lore in. There might be one more fight in here in us.
Yanor never had a chance. The curse consumes everything it touches.
Bit of lore here, so let's go ahead. Take a peek.
Something over there.
Probably craft a few elixirs of Hill Giant Strength ourselves, to be really honest. So, yeah, we have enough to last us until Act 3. Not particularly great. What do we got here? Quarterstaff. Dead Druid's Journal. What does it say? A handwritten journal abandoned for some 50 years. It details a druid's attempt to learn more about the Shadow Curse. The entries grow shorter and more sporadic as time passes. Made good progress through the mountains. Seeing the curse for the first time filled me with an awe and fear that was difficult to describe. No writing could have prepared me, nor any artist's rendition. As grave as the Archdruid Halsin's warnings were, they were still lacking compared to the reality. I shall make camp soon and press on in the morning. Though in truth, such terms have little meaning in this place. A dreadful night. The campfire needed thrice the wood that would normally be needed in order to keep it burning. Terrible sounds came to my ears from beyond the firelight. Rest has not restored me. If anything, I feel weaker. But I must persevere. I must trust in Sylvanus. I must venture deeper. Creatures from the darkness, foul things. One grazed me. Only my torch saved me. Deep darkness. Flames are instantly doused. The wound stings. Flesh is turning black with corruption. The shadows are growing stronger. They are spreading. I need to return to light. The wood will not burn. I can barely see the page. I am surrounded.
Something to do with the shadow curse. I truly hope this blight isn't spreading.
No. We wouldn't want the blight to kill everyone, would we? Because how would we satiate our urges? Right? Yeah, we wouldn't want that. We wouldn't want that. You know what? We might actually take a peek. Actually, no, wait. This will probably put us in like a different act, won't it? Or would it? I don't want to mess things up. Entrance to the Underdark. No, actually. Ooh. Yeah, I really hope it doesn't. I'm kind of wondering if there's any XP for this exploration. Ooh, hold monster. Crown of Madness. Yes, please. I have given the crucial task to clear the entrance to the Grimforge for future expeditions. Trusolnir will follow once the entrance is cleared. As I make my way to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement. What might we find here that Kethra created so long ago, now sealed by the curse? Grimforge could hold untold treasures for the Absolute's uses. I will continue to explore the document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble, quite cursed. Explosives ought to do the job, though I'm not as experienced in such matters as I'd wish to be. I set up the explosives with care, though I admit I'm almost afraid to detonate them. There's no telling what power these cursed vines hold, what might lie beyond, or whether I've even set things up correctly. Absolute, protect me. So this is kind of the entrance to the Sharon Temple. Unfortunately, doesn't really look like there's much here. Old architectural collection, Absolutist expedition key. This yellowed book contains a series of architectural plans. One shows an elevator leading from the wilds outside a town called Reitland to the Underdark. I wonder if it's possible just to go like into Act 2 through mountain paths and then double back into Grimforge from here.
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all. We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Get out of here. Okay. Gonna get on with this then. That's fine. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of looking for one more fight. Because we've got, I want to showcase as well. Like, we got Baldur, we got everything. And a root sack. A skeleton here. Unsent letter. I'm a goddamned genius. This curse has people legging it. A couple of idiots begged me to run back and grab their stuff. The ring is my ticket to the city. The old man was desperate. You should have heard the sob story. Ellie Mae was his wife, love of his life, blah blah blah. He used to camp by her grave, kind of weird if you ask me. Anyway, he was buried with his family with this family ring. It's deeper into the darkness. I'll grab it and be on my way to you. Baldur's Gate better prepare itself, because the two of us in the city will wring every last copper out of the place. Love you, Dandelion. See you soon. Don't seem to be as smart as you claim to be. I'll select these braziers. Keep the darkness at bay.
This grave is a mess. Probably an animal's doing.
Beast tracks.
Something's buried in the dirt. Is that a femur?
Family ring. Yeah, saving from commands. Like, what kind of build? What kind of build would like be based around like not failing saving throws? Like there is that guy. Maybe we deal with him at the very end. How far in are we? We're up on the hour. Oh, I don't think I've ever got this survival check before. Alright, let's try and do this combat. Maybe discover that guy at the end and call it a day. This is a part 2, I believe. I just got lost. Let's see. Perception failed. Ooh, this could get ugly, to be really honest with you. Well, we have no choice. We're in it now. Okay, let's test this. I don't even know.
North, Last Light Inn. South, Risen Road. West, Rythwin Town.
Okay, we're gonna have to take a surprise here. I guess if it's open, you have to open that chest. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, this could get ugly. This could get very ugly right now. Where is the shield? I guess we don't have reactions when we're surprised. That was a major mistake. Okay, this is how you die. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? My heart's pumping, guys. My heart is pumping. No way. Well, we had to, because we failed the perception check. I don't know what it is. We need some sleep. We need some sleep. What is it with 2 crits in a row? That's complete BS. Yeah, he just rolled 2 20s. Guys, that's 2.5% chance. That's 1 out of 400, just so you understand. 1 out of 400. Failed the perception check. Difficulty class 30? I've always passed this. What? 30? What? No way. Difficulty class 30. I've always passed this check. Literally, at all times. Wow. That's why I thought like, oh, okay. Alright, well, anyway. We need some healing here. By the way, without the parry-up, we don't even heal that much. We do have this Misty Step, which is great, but what we don't have, it will make us lose Blur, however. Yeah, but we don't have any scrolls of Misty Step. I mean, this is a bit of a code red. I mean, I could Misty Step and throw a couple of bombs and clear this out. If we Misty Step, we can't heal, though. That is also true. If we Misty Step, they're all gonna bunch up, though. They're all gonna run, and they're all gonna bunch up. And so it will be easy to deal with them. I mean, I could run. It is actually possible for me to kind of like get away. But the thing is, they're gonna catch up with me, and yeah, we need to like deal with this urgently. God damn. Okay, let's try and get them into this choke point here. That means we have to run. I could even throw like 1 bomb at them. Actually, I mean, they're all gonna bunch up much better once they're here. So let's use this level 2. Right, this is why we have it. Oh. Come on. Oh. do greater. We can throw a couple of greater healings on us because I'm not sure there's any point in... Potion greater healing, potion greater healing. Okay. Roll. Like, all we need them to do is just run towards us. Good rolls, but yeah, I don't even want to proc Pole Master. I just want them to, yeah, dash. That's the power of Misty Step. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh, damn. Jesus. What's that? Huh? What was that? Okay, they are pretty close to each other. A couple of bombs is gonna take care of this, to be honest. Get out of here, Dave, from Constrict. Difficulty class 14. What is it? Strength. Throw. Why do I only have +4 from strength? Why do I get +4 from strength on that? What? Succeeded. DC 8. Oh, no, sorry, that's his DC is +4. Yeah. I was +5. Okay, we rolled a 28 then. I mean, these little guys... Yeah, we kind of need to deal with them, you know, now. I'm gonna step back. I don't think advantage really matters there. Woof! Look at them go! Look at them go! Wow! How do you like them apples, huh? Mister? I'm gonna give you a hamstring shot as well. Miss. Get out of here. Right, well, if you can't see me, you can't hit me. If you can see me, he's gonna get a pole arm in his face. We're gonna long rest after this for sure, so... God damn. What? What? Get out of here. Get out of here, you fool. 95. Get out of here. Oh, guys, that's all for you. I hope you appreciate it. Give it a like, okay? Give it a sub. That's immersive for you. God damn, 2 crits in a row on a 22 AC. Well, actually, we gotta remember, to be honest, and that's something, to be honest, I have not been thinking enough when I theory craft my builds, is that a crit passes all AC and doesn't trigger shield, right? A crit is just, well, a crit happens on a natural 20, and natural 20 attack roll just means you hit. So there's always a 5%, right? Just like a critical miss. But I mean, come on. At the same time, it demonstrates the value of adamantine armor, right? Where if we had adamantine armor, they would never be able to hit me. However, what it also means, well, no, we can't be critically hit. We would still get hit, I guess, on a 20. It's just it wouldn't be a crit. Yeah, they would have hit for half damage. But, you know, that's kind of why you have HP, as I talked about in the previous episode, that 8, 12 HP, it matters. But I have to say, those 2 little guys took me down to, like, a 3rd HP, right? That was a little scary. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. You don't want to... I mean, maybe that also demonstrates why you want alert, doesn't it? And why it is necessary. Maybe you're right, guys. I don't know. But I mean, this happens like once in a lifetime. You know, at the same time. Arguably, if they got a 3rd crit there, I'd be dead. But that's like that's only even applies on a solo playthrough. So I think overall I've made the right decision. But this just kind of shows that, yeah. But I think you have to accept the fact that when you do a solo run, yeah, like look, you get a few a few bad rolls, and yes, yeah, you die. What can I say? Yeah, like you just do. Can't believe this. 1 in 400 chances. These fuckers did. How much damage did they do? 24, 34, 39, plus 12, 41, 51 damage. Yeah. What if that big guy, you know, if it was any bigger enemy that got a crit and then another crit? I mean, yeah, 2 crits will take us down. What can I say? Yeah, 2 crits will take us down. That is true. Two crits from like a bigger enemy. This was like the lightest enemy, smallest enemy we could get. Right? They're what? They're level 3s. Any boss with extra attack that double crits us will kill us. Yes, I think you just have to accept it. Especially to be like, otherwise, yes, it's true. You always have to go adamantine armor, otherwise medium or heavy in a solo playthrough. Like you have to build it around that. That I agree with. Or you do alert, yeah, right. But the thing is, even without alert, it's not that I was surprised, right? That wasn't really the issue. Issues are that they crit twice. Because if any one of them hit, guys, we'd be dead right now. Like, this was a run ending. Wait, hang on. Let's just... Sorry, I know I'm taking a while, but let's just see. What did the others roll? Because again, yeah, if they were like... boom, boom, and then they go mist. Mist, Dervash. Mist. 22, he rolled a 13. They had a +2, +2, +6. So that would be... Yeah, they had like a 20% chance to hit. Not nothing. 13. 21. 20. That's why every AC matters, yeah? And just because that guy had low ground, if he was any smarter, look at these two had low ground. This guy would have hit, and this guy would have hit if they just moved before. But I think, that, yeah, if they moved before hitting. Yeah, maybe alert is... Yeah, you gotta go alert and adamantine armor, and you gotta go halfling as well. Halfling with adamantine armor and alert. That negates any bad rolls, right? You can't be crit. You can't roll a 1 or a 2 yourself. You can't critically miss or critically fail. You have decent AC. Yeah. That's kind of... And you can still build up your AC, and you can still have the damage. Right. Okay, Harper Journal here, guys. We're running around trying to find the borders of that blight. The ruins east of Last Light proved to be highly dangerous, with deep, biting shadows. Another suspicious one is that house on the hillock. A little farther on, it seems dark and empty, but voices come from there. One of the others swears to me that he heard a child's laughter, and saw Githyanki warriors approach the house from a distance. Surely his imagination must be getting the better of him out here. Anyway, let's end the episode here, guys. Nice, he'll gain strength. Yeah, that's very, very nice. Gaseous form. Yeah, guys. Let's end the episode here. We're an hour and 15 minutes in. This is a part 2. So, yeah, hopefully that was pretty exciting, guys. I have to say. Those are 2 pretty close shaves. Actually, this was more dangerous than MEANlocks. In some way. These guys actually almost hit us because they didn't have disadvantage. I should have blurred myself. Well, yeah. And the thing is, in a normal fight, I would actually have, you know, blur here. So I'd be blurred. Then they would have disadvantage. Then they're very unlikely. But yeah, 22 AC itself isn't a panacea, but with blur, though, it kind of is. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, I hope you appreciate the slow and immersive approach here. There's a lot of stake. With every fight, there's more and more at stake, right? The deeper in we go, there's more and more and more and more at stake. Alright, we've got to be really careful. Anyway, let's end it here. Explore the rest of this in the next episode. And then we head into town, deal with the Thorns, and then we are into the mausoleum. Hopefully it's that easy. Alright, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Give it a like if you have, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.